Your booking forms are the first thing travelers interact with before they book a trip. If they're asking for too much information, too little, or the wrong fields entirely, that's a problem. With the Form Editor add-on for WP Travel Engine, you have complete control over every form your travelers see, from the initial inquiry all the way through to checkout. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to customize your forms step by step. Let's get started. Before we begin, make sure you have the Form Editor add-on installed and activated on your WordPress site. Once that's ready, you're good to go. From your WordPress dashboard, go to WP Travel Engine and click on Form Editor. You'll land on the Form Editor page, where you'll see all 5 of your default forms listed as tabs across the top. Let me quickly walk you through what each one does. The Enquiry form appears on individual trip pages. This is what travelers fill out when they want to ask a question before booking. The Checkout form shows up as the Billing Details section when a traveler proceeds to purchase. The Lead Traveler Information form collects details about the primary traveler at checkout. The Additional Traveler Information form is used when a booking includes more than one person. And finally, the Emergency Contact form captures emergency contact details at checkout. One important thing to note: the Checkout, Lead Traveler, Additional Traveler, and Emergency Contact forms all appear on the same checkout page. Any changes you make to these forms will apply to every booking going forward. You might also notice a live preview panel on the right side of the screen. This updates in real time as you make changes, so you can see exactly how your form will look to travelers without leaving the editor. Now let's start customizing. Click on the Form tab you want to edit. For this tutorial, I'll use the Enquiry form. To add a new field, click plus Add Field at the bottom left of the field table. A Form Fields panel will slide open on the right. You'll see 2 categories here: Basic Fields and Advanced Fields. Let me quickly walk you through what each one does. Starting with Basic Fields, text is a single-line field for short answers, things like a name or a city. Text area gives travelers more space to type, so it's great for messages or special requests. Select is a drop-down menu where travelers pick one option from a predefined list. Checkbox lets travelers tick multiple options at once. Radio is similar, but travelers can only choose one option. And Attachment lets travelers upload a file like a passport copy or travel document. Moving on to Advanced Fields, Telephone is formatted specifically for phone numbers. Number only accepts numeric input, useful for things like traveler count or age. Trip List shows a drop-down of your available trips, so travelers can select a specific one. Country gives travelers a list of countries to choose from. Date Picker lets travelers select a date using a calendar interface. And CAPTCHA adds a security check to prevent spam and bot submissions. Click whichever field type you want to add. A Settings panel opens for that field. Fill in the label, which is the name travelers will see. The name field will autofill based on what you type in the label, so you don't need to touch that. You can also add placeholder text, that's the gray hint text that appears inside the field before a traveler types anything. The ID and class fields are optional. You'd only use these if you're applying custom styling or have a specific technical reason to set them. For most cases, you can skip these entirely. You'll also see a width option. You can set it to 100%, 50%, or 33%. If you set 2 related fields, say first name and last name both to 50%, they'll sit side by side on the form. For this example, I will set this to 100%. If the field is mandatory, check the required box. Travelers won't be able to submit the form without filling it in. Once everything is set, click Add Field at the bottom of the Settings panel, then click Save. Now let me show you a second example using the Attachment field. Say you want travelers to upload a copy of their passport or travel document when making an inquiry. To do this, click plus Add Field, then select Attachment from the Basic Fields section. In the Label field, type something like Upload your document, add a placeholder so travelers know what to upload. You can set the max file size in MB. The default is 5 megabytes, which works fine for most documents. Below that, you'll also see the Accepted File Formats field. You can also check Allow Multiple Files if you want travelers to upload more than one file at once. Since uploading a document is mandatory, check the Required box. Travelers won't be able to submit the form without attaching a file. Once you're done, click Add Field at the panel. Then click Save Changes. To edit an existing field, click the pencil icon next to it. To reorder fields, click and drag the 6-dot handle on the left side of any row and move it up or down. To delete a field, click the Delete icon next to it. Keep in mind the Your Name and your email fields on the inquiry form do not have a delete option. These are core fields and cannot be removed. If you want to temporarily hide a field without deleting it, use the toggle in the Active column. Always click Save Changes after making any changes. Now, here's where things get really useful. Conditional logic lets you show or hide a field based on how a traveler answers another field in the same form. This keeps your forms short and relevant. Travelers only see what applies to them. To set it up, click the pencil icon next to the field you want to show or hide conditionally. In the Settings panel, click the Conditional Logic tab. Toggle Enable Conditional Logic On. Under Show On, choose whether this rule applies to all trips, specific trips, or all except certain trips. If you choose specific trips or all except, a trip selector will appear for you to pick which trips this applies to. You can set the action to Show, meaning the field appears when the condition is met. If you want the field to disappear when the condition is met, switch it to Hide. Next, set your matching behavior. Choose All if every rule must match, or Any if just one rule needs to match. Now click Add New Rule to define your condition. Each rule has 3 parts: the field you're checking, the operator, and the value to match against. For our example, we want to hide the Upload Your Document field for travelers from Nepal since it isn't required for them. So, select Country as the field, set the operator to equals, and type NP, which is the country code for Nepal, as the value, and we'll set the action to hide. You can keep adding more rules by clicking plus Add New Rule again. Once you're done, click Done to close the panel, then click Save Changes. Now let's see how everything looks for your travelers. Open any trip page on your website and scroll down to the inquiry form. You'll notice the 2 new fields we added are now showing up. Dietary requirements and the Upload Your Document field are also visible. Everything looks clean and well structured. Now let's see the conditional logic in action when we fill this form. Notice that the country field is currently set to Nepal. Because we set up a rule to hide the Upload Your Document field when the country equals NP, which is the country code for Nepal, that field is completely hidden from the form. Travelers from Nepal won't see it at all exactly as we configured. Now, if you switch the country to any other country, say the United States, the Upload Your Document field immediately appears, prompting international travelers to attach their passport or travel document before submitting. That's the power of conditional logic. Your form adapts automatically based on what your travelers select, keeping it clean and relevant for everyone. And that's it! If you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming tutorials. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. We're always happy to help. You can also reach our support team using the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.